Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth, where we're on a plane. We just got accused of murder again, and the flight attendant, who I thought was the murderer, I don't think is anymore, and she's going to check with the captain to see if we can go down to the crime scene. You are not planning to erase evidence when you are doing your investigation, yes? Of course not. Ha! We will see. Mr. Edgeworth, you have the captain's permission to investigate the crime scene. What? Unbelievable. I'm in your debt, Miss Tenero. However, there is one condition. I'm to supervise you. Can you agree to that? Of course, I see no problem with that stipulation. It's only natural, as I'm still a suspect in this case. I take full responsibility and will watch Mr. Edgeworth's every move. I hope this is reassurance enough that there will be no foul play. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, shall we proceed? If you should need my help with anything, please feel free to touch the partner button. It's time to head to the scene of the crime, the first floor lounge. Which is that away, I'm guessing? Alright, what do you have to say? Are you in need of assistance? Captain's permission. Miss Tenero, I'd like to ask you about investigating the lounge. As long as you have the captain's permission, I can't stop you from looking around. If you could pass a message along, tell him I'm grateful for his spirit of cooperation. I will. However, please realize that you're still under suspicion. To be honest, I still have my doubts about you. Of course, and I take no offense. Do you really understand what I'm saying? Yes, verily. Do you pinky swear you do on your honor as a professional prosecutor? I pinky swear I do on my honor as a professional prosecutor. Well, I guess that settles that. I feel my honor as a man slowly diminishing. Alright. Anyway, let's look around. This was Mr. Hicks' seat. I don't see the machine Mr. LeBlanc was talking about. Perhaps it's in the elevator. Maybe. We should probably head down to the crime scene now. Hurry up and investigate. Time should not be wasted. Precious is human time, is how you say it, I believe. He's not wrong. Excuse me, but may I have a word with you? You there! If you need something, ask Miss Rhoda over there, okay? Ooh, what the? Hey, wake up, you! I'm terribly sorry that she's being so rude, Mr. Edgeworth. No need for you to apologize, I just find it hard to believe she's asleep on the job. Her boss, I'd see to it that her salary was cut so low that it was in the red. Poor Gumshoe. That leads to the emergency escape hatch. You can't go there in mid-flight. What's the probability that the criminal escaped through here? 100%. Oh, let me finish my thought. I'm 100% certain they didn't. I'm searching for an answer. Only complete thoughts need apply. Ooh, can I get food? How did you find your meal to be, Mr. Edgeworth? Come to think of it, I forgot all about it. I must have been asleep or something. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Let me prepare you something right away. What are you apologizing for, Miss Tenero? I failed in my professional duties by letting a passenger go hungry. Please help yourself. If you see anything to your fancy, feel free. I think I'll take my time later after I've solved this case, thanks. Alright. Mr. LeBlanc seems to be protecting the gargantuan vase in the chair rather closely. It's a marvelous vase, though, isn't it? Yes, I dare say so as a professional flight attendant. I don't think there's any real connection between a piece of art and being an attendant. But I'm not just any old attendant. I'm a professional flight attendant. As though there's such a thing as an amateur flight attendant. It's my seat. Unfortunately, I didn't bring anything particularly useful for an investigation. It's not as if I'm constantly prepared for such a thing to occur, although I probably should be. Hello, you guy there. Can I have some of that? Actually, you know what? That's all you. If I may have a word with you. Yes, steak, so awesome. That's great to hear. However, I'd like to ask you a few questions. I was here whole time, so no. Eat or speak, pick one. I think he chose to eat. Yes, I can hear that. Don't... Wait, no, that was you. Don't get near me, you criminal! He said, don't get near me, you criminal. I'm not the killer, and I intend to prove that starting now. But that's contrary to the facts! He says, but that's contrary to the facts. I can understand his English just fine, thank you very much. You were the posh guy.
Hey, miss, how about another glass?
Excuse me, but I was wondering if you know anything about the murder.
How about it? How about a glass together?
Sorry, but I must decline.
I wasn't talking to you, I was asking the cute attendant.
I'm sorry, but I'm on the clock right now. But if you need a refill, I'd be happy to bring you another glass at any time.
You got it, Toots.
That's no way to talk to a lady. Alright, we're in the lounge. I want to thank you for your help back there, Miss Tenero. It was nothing. You should thank the captain for granting you permission. And just so everything is perfectly clear, I still don't trust you to that extent. I don't want you to think your standing with me has changed. I see. I'll bear that in mind. I received an order from the captain earlier. He wanted you to know that we reserve the right to stop your investigation if we feel you are not making progress. And when we do, he asked that you please return to your seat at that time. So my time runs out at his and his crew's discretion, does it? I have to find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's testimony before time's up. I understand. By the way, is there any place you can think of where the killer might hide on board? I don't think so. After every first-class passenger was accounted for at his or her seat. We made a thorough search of the plane. As for business and economy class, no one can move between two classes and first class without a staff keycard. We found no record of a keycard being used at all, which means that I have a first-class killer on my hands. At least I know that much for sure. And one other thing. No one else has been allowed near the crime scene since the murder was discovered either. Here we go! Oh. I was like, alright, I'm ready to investigate, and no. Now then, let's get started. But where should we start from? Let's start with Mr. LeBlanc's statement. The crime occurred between 6 a.m. and 6:15 a.m. During that interval, the only person in the lounge was myself, which would make me the prime suspect. However, since I did not kill Mr. Hicks, it means the killer was around somewhere. Logic! If we are to believe what you say is true, then yes. The first order of business will be to gather information to win your trust. Are we gonna get a new partner every chapter? Because that's actually kind of cool. Alright, let's start here. What floors does this elevator serve? And why? How is there an elevator on a plane? Is that a thing? Have I just been on really crappy planes without elevators? I think I've been on a plane once. Well, twice. Like, there and back. In the past, like, 15 years. Although the first and second... Only the first and second, although it can go down to the cargo hold. However, that requires a flight crew keycard. So the only floors accessible to passengers are the first and second, huh? Victim's body was found inside the elevator that connects first floor or second floor. Logic! We got logic! I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Alright, let's look at the... Can I look at the body first? Yeah, I mean, for real. I doubt anyone is expecting to find a dead body in an elevator on this flight. So, Mr. Hicks, he's really dead? Yes. She's trembling, although I can't fault her for that when there's a corpse right there. Mr. Hicks, if you're really dead, then please answer yes. I see she's over the trembling now, although a new symptom seems to have appeared. Anyway, I should focus on the victim's body. Let's see. There's blood on the back of Mr. Hicks's head. Could this be the cause of death? He appears to have been struck very hard. Wounds in the back of Hicks's head suggest blunt force trauma, but what caused it? Wine bottle! Even his glasses are broken. Victim's glasses were broken. Were they broken during his murder? Okay. Examine his money. Look, I'm just saying. Just saying. He's dead. Why can't I examine his money? Money is strewn all over the floor of the elevator. I would guess it was all in Mr. Hicks's wallet at some point. Nope. Nope, okay. Can I get his credit card? No. That's definitely something. Come on, what is this? What is this sinister looking figure on the floor? Oh, it's a piggy bank of our company mascot, Mr. iFly. It's amazing. It's just one of the many pieces of merchandise we sell at our in-flight shop. This bank is a limited edition, and so is so popular that we're down to our last one. Oh my god, they killed him for the bank! You have an in-flight shop? Yes, it's just beyond the lounge to the right. The shutter of the store is closed at the moment, but it was open the whole flight up until Mr. Hick's body was discovered. A body has been discovered. There's blood on here. Could this have been the murder weapon? Not Mr. iFly. It'd be like killing someone with a blue badger. Don't do it. Don't mess with me, game. Don't do it. Does he have like a... I wonder what's hanging off his this lanyard. Yeah, something's missing from this picture. Now if I could just put my finger on it. Oh! Yeah, there we go. There's something sticking out of his pocket. Hope you don't mind if I take a look at what's inside. It's a picture. It looks like it was taken inside a building somewhere. Photo of Mr. Hick's data jotted down in my organizer. Okay. Oh wait, we can see the lanyard now. No. Nope. Oh, I didn't want to go back. I'm not done. I'm not done. It's not telling me to go back. So I feel like there's still stuff to do here. What haven't we looked at? Oh, can we do anything with our logic? What does that do? No, I don't want to. I'm hold on. Where was the killer? Elevator, murder weapon, Mr. iFly. Okay, no, I just wanted to look at these. So we think we know the murder weapon. Organizer, did we get anything? Just this picture. Hold on. We can see what's on his lanyard. Oh, it's his, low res. Is that his phone? Is that the little thing he was playing with? Oh, can I deduce something? This spot. Hold on. No. I wanted to deduce that spot. Oh my god. That spot, right? That one. So I'm assuming if deduce appears on the screen, that I need to do it on that screen. That would actually be a really useful hint if someone could just clarify that That if deduce, I'm assuming deduce only appears on screen when I need it. Mr. Hicks's machine is nowhere to be found. His machine? His cell phone, Miss Tenero. I guess because it's not here. Yes, I think we can safely deduce that the killer took it. Missing cell phone data jotted down in my organizer. No, see, it won't let me deduce anymore. Is there anything else I can do? I feel like I've got everything, but maybe I'm just like imagining things, but I always felt like in the other Ace Attorney games, I usually had a pretty good idea of when I was done looking at stuff. Here, I'm not entirely sure. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, just kind of noting the difference. Should I logic things or should I look around? There's some spilled grape juice in front of the elevator. I assume it was spilled during the turbulence. Oh, we must clean that up or someone might get hurt. Aha! Oh, what is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I found some very important evidence. What is the important piece of evidence in this scene? Actually, I feel like both of them are important. It's important that the bottle is broken and that the glass isn't. Because that makes it seem unlikely that they fell. Or maybe the glass is just sturdier than the bottle. I actually don't know which one it wants. Or does it want... It looks like someone walked through it and then like rolled something through it and then walked away. Man, I feel like there's a lot here. I'm supposed to pick one? Okay. What is the most important one? I'm going to rule out the glass for now. I don't think the fact that it didn't break is going to matter just yet. So I'm going to rule that one out. So it comes to the whatever caused that streak. Looks like something was like wheeled in. I'm assuming in. No, it had to have been away, but it dried off that fast. Like, game logic makes me think they probably want the steps. What is it? They're a little smudged, but I think we can both agree they are a set of footprints. Yup. So someone walked away, so we need to go that way. So you think? Yes, these belong to our killer. Oh, then maybe we should check the shoe size of everyone in first class. I don't think that will be of any help to us. Unfortunately, the prints are too smudged, which will make it hard to get a definitive match. Oh, I see. So really, anyone whose footprints do match is not suspicious. The in-flight shop is just beyond these shutters. We don't have permission to open them, so I'm afraid I must leave them closed. There must still be clues to be found here in this lounge. I must remain ever vigilant. God, I want to look at these statues. What or who is this? This is a bronze statue of our founder of iFly Airlines, Mr. Hugo iFly. On the left left is when he was in his 40s, and the other is of him in his 80s. Is it just me, or do they look exactly the same? Did the man actually age in the span of 4 decades? Maybe I need to squint more. Alright, kinda wanna... Glasses and candles thrown into disarray by the turbulence. It's been a while since I've seen this big of a mess. It's terribly embarrassing, but I thought it was an earthquake for a second. I frantically started searching for gas valves to shut off. Guess the shaking of the plane was bad enough to be mistaken for a real earthquake. We're on a plane, right? Not that I would know, since I was unconscious for most of it. Yeah, I want to look at this. This toppled over chair, yet another victim of the turbulence. Ah, no, look at that grape juice staining the back. It may not look it, but this chair was extremely valuable. It was? Yes, it was used when the Rocker Pals came to tour this plane. Am I supposed to remember the Rocker Pals? 'Cause I don't. Rocker Pals' leader sat in this very chair. I'm sorry, but what are these Rocker Pals? I can't believe you've never heard of them. They're all the rage. The Rocker Pals are an extremely popular international band. They added the Pals part as it became more popular, especially among teens. That explains it. I'm not really one for the music of today. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe about them later. On second thought, I can already see how confusing the conversation would get. The grand piano is the pride of this plane. It can play the music of whatever CD we insert into its CD drive. It's not a piano. It's more of an overgrown music box. But its keys to press along with the music, as though there really is someone playing it. Some people have entirely too much money to waste on overly complex toys. I agree, but that's also kinda cool. This door leads to the flight attendant's room, but please understand that it's off limits to unauthorized personnel. The room is giving off the scent of women's perfume. One would think that perfume would smell great, however, to me it simply smells. Not that I have any interest in what lies behind this door. Perhaps you should return to the investigation, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Sorry, I spaced out for a second there. Question of the day, what's that? No. What was going through Edgeworth's head? No. These bottles and glasses must have been broken by the turbulence. There's quite a bit of broken glass here. Please be careful in passing through the area. Thank you very much for the warning, Mr. Edgeworth. However, no matter how kind you are towards me, know that it does not clear up any suspicions I have about you. I wasn't warning you for the sake of clearing my name. Oh. These counter windows offer a glimpse of the sky, but these clouds, they tell me nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, you look like you're talking to the clouds. Is that so? Then tell me, what do you suppose I said to them? I don't know, but it looked like a rather one-sided conversation. The clouds, they tell me nothing. There are a few copies of Sky Magazine in the magazine rack. This month's special is an English trivia quiz. It's not a bad idea. I've heard that the youth of today don't know a particle from a participle. Yes! Now, please don't go around confusing people with made-up words, Mr. Edgeworth. Who's ever heard of such a silly word as participle? Case in point. Alright. We'll continue this investigation in the next episode, where I'm definitely not going to look up if participle is a word. Oh, these games, I love it. I actually really like the investigation. I like just like moving around and seeing all the text. Like talking to the passengers didn't really get me anything, but I'm still glad I did it. Just to get some more dialogue, some more personality out of this game. I really like it. So I hope you guys enjoy that stuff too. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.